So, welcome back. Mighty Jingles here with my World of Tanks replays, and today we're in the Lowe, the German Tier 8 heavy premium tank. Great tank. It certainly has its weaknesses. It's very slow. It's not that well armoured, although it does have quite a bouncy turret. A very good gun mantle. Turret turns very slowly, but the gun is fantastic. It's deadly accurate and it packs a good punch. We're on Fjords, which is it's kind of funny old map. It's certainly not my favourite map. I mean, I don't dislike it, but I have had some of my most memorable games on this map. I've had a great IS-3 game here. I've had a really good Lowe game in here, and this one turns out to be quite good as well, although not up to the standard of the other game I'm thinking about. I was the last tank left alive on the team with 2 kills. There were still 5 of them, and I ended up killing 4 of them and then running out of time while searching for the last one, which was an artillery. That was a great game. This one isn't that good, but it's a decent one. Now, I don't like starting on this side of the map from this starting position. Going up that hill, nah, not in a Lowe. IS-3, maybe. Something quick, I'd consider it, but in this thing, nah, you're too slow. By the time you get to any sort of position where you're likely to do any good, you've been shot half to death by medium tanks and tank destroyers on your left flank. So this SU-100 starts heading up here, and then he changes his mind and decides, actually, no, I'm going to go that way. So, alright, no problem. Me, KV-1, Target P got it covered. But then he changes his mind again and comes back to join us. That is not a good position to be in. Yeah, you've got your side cover to anybody shooting at you from down there, and you can sort of point your gun up around the corner, but you're completely blind to anything coming from this flank. You need to be about 10 feet further forward, and whoa, what was that? Oh, Leopard just spotted up there, yeah. Now he moves forward, and then the SU-100 takes his position. And watch this gun. That's just such a good gun. Really is. And then I realise, yeah, so we've got our own little lemming train going around this corner here. And there's absolutely nobody covering the main road right through the middle of the map into our base. And if you spot something like this in a random game, trust me, you're the one who's going to have to deal with it. Because nobody else will. So I'll leave these 3 to handle the corner, and I head back. And it turns out it was the right thing to do, because where is he? There we go, Target P. I don't have a shot at him before he gets into cover behind the rock, but he brought a little friend. There he is, KV-1. KV-1s don't scare me, not in this thing. And he only gets 1 shot off, and he misses that. And I only need 2 to kill him. Enemy armor is destroyed. So, I mean, that was a good idea. He was coming around behind us to get some free shots into our asses, but he didn't count on me turning around and already heading back. Speaking of free shots into people's asses, what the hell is this Target P driver thinking? Now I'm trying to angle my armour, but it doesn't really work. He still manages to get 3 good damaging hits on me. But he's still showing me his ass. To be fair to this Target P driver, he probably realises he's screwed at this point. Although if I was in his position, I would have kept going forward, get some cover between myself and him, and nailed our artillery. But, you know, hindsight is 20/20. So let's get back to fighting it out on the corner. There we have some contact, a T34 and a T1 heavy tank. Now I'm not quite sure why this T34 isn't using a hold down position, because these guys actually get them on quite low health before they go down. So we've lost the KV, we're about to lose the Target P. I was going to try to go around this side and come up behind them, because I do like shooting people in the ass, but I'd never make it in time because they're just about to finish off this Tiger P. Now that one just missed completely. And I take a hit, but it doesn't do any damage. It just damages my tracks. And artillery open up on that T1 heavy. Thank you. Always grateful for artillery support. Whoa, there he is. And again, just damages my tracks. Artie hit him again. And again. So now there's just me and that T34 here, as far as I know. Now I make a bit of a fumble here. I mean, if I was that T34 driver, I'd be trying to get into the low ground. So all I'm exposing is my turret, knowing that the Lowe, shitty gun depression means I have to expose myself to be able to get a shot into him. And I still think he's over there, and yep, this guy is actually quite smart. So I get a shot into him, but his tracks eat it. He gets a shot into me, blows my tracks off, and that's not a real threat. And our Hummel kills him. We really have some very good artillery in this game. And I make a couple of screw-ups here. T34 has 298mm of armour on his gun mantle. You never shoot the front of the turret of a T34 if you can possibly aim anywhere else. And if that's the only shot you've got, don't take it. If you have to wait a few more seconds to shoot him anywhere other than the front of his turret, then wait a few more seconds. And I really screw this up. Yeah, seriously? So he got a very good hit on me there. I only need one hit on him. So what I'm doing here is I'm using the slope of the hill. Get around. I know he's got a very slow turning turret. And I get a bit of luck there where he fires and actually misses. But I used the slope of the hill to boost my speed artificially so I could get around him, beat his turret traverse, get the shot into him that I needed. Under normal circumstances, a Lowe would never have had the speed to pull that off. And now, well, I don't want to write the team off. Score's only 11-9. They could still win. So I tell Artie, right, I'm going looking for their artillery, so get ready, guys. A lot of the time on this map, enemy artillery likes to hide on that hill over there. You can see where I'm about to start aiming. And I'm basically trying to spot them. I'm looking for Artie tracer fire because their T-44 is in contact with our Lorraine, so they do have targets to shoot at. And if they are on that hill and they do start shooting, I will see them. And if I can't kill them, our artillery will. So I'm looking for trees falling, I'm looking for Artie tracer. Our Panzer 3-4, he's only on 3% health. I ask him if he can move into the town and try to spot their artillery. But he doesn't appear to be responding. And I'm still not seeing anything on that hill. And then our Lorraine kills the T-44. And then we get a nasty surprise as that Lorraine goes up and around that corner. I seem to recall that's actually where their SU-8 is sitting. There it is, boom. Okay, so now we know where their SU-8 is, and I'm reasonably sure the Hummel isn't actually sitting on that hill. I'm pretty sure he would have shot at something and I would have seen him by now. So the Panzer III-4 moves in, he's going to rush for the cap. Which is not particularly smart, not knowing where that Hummel is. Although, having said that, if you want to draw the Hummel out, if you want to find out where he is, initiate the cap countdown, and sure enough, there he is. So that Panzer III-4 is trying to get the hell out of dodge. Which is smart, because a Hummel in direct fire mode can be very dangerous. In fact, to be brutally honest, all that Hummel has to do is ram him. He doesn't even need to take a shot. And you know, I think that might be actually what happens. Let's see. Yeah, he's coming steaming down the hill. Panzer III gets a shot into him. Hummel fires and rams him. And that just sealed his death warrant. He should have just rammed him. But then again, he didn't know I was coming around the corner. And one chance is all he gets. So, yeah, that was quite a good game. As you'd expect, I mean, I'm the biggest heavy tank on our side. So it should be quite a good game. Myself and the Tiger 2. And the Tiger 2 did quite well as well. So, let's have a look. As always, Tier 8 premium tank. Makes a ton of money. Just short of 2000 XP. So that was a good game. A whole bunch of kills, couple of damage, even detected a few. Only one shot missed, and that's pretty much what you expect of the Lowe Tier 8 German heavy premium tank. It's not as good as a Tiger 2, but it's good enough. It gets the job done, and it's a fun tank to play. Very expensive. I think it's the most expensive gold tank in the gift shop and in the store. But if you do get your hands on one, you won't regret it. So hope you enjoyed the replay. Catch you next time.